Everybody should want to know about what Nvidia is doing. Why? Because that's the future of AI. It's a dominant chip provider, which has done incredibly well over the last 10 years. But right now we're seeing that the stock is falling. What on earth is happening? Well, the price has fallen simply and solely because Nvidia, it made 46 billion in one quarter. Record profits. But it says that it's going to slow down its growth. Before you get too despondent, it was growing at 56%. It's now growing at 52. It's not a catastrophe, but nevertheless, it shows there is a slight slowdown potentially for Nvidia going forward. Right now, it depends in the main on two big customers. Those customers, probably Microsoft and Meta, they're the ones that are buying 30%, creating 30% of Nvidia's revenue. China's chips, that's zero right now. So if China gets sorted out, Nvidia can perhaps accelerate again. Of course, AI is going to continue to grow. No one is denying that. But when we look at the past, we see that Nvidia was making 78% margin, massive profit margin. It's fallen to 72%. So what we're really saying that Nvidia's stock, has it hit a peak? Well, it's certainly done incredibly well, an amazing run. Potentially now it's going from a hyper growth company to just a high growth company. In other words, Nvidia is going to do well. It's going to be a cornerstone of AI. But despite the fact that it's going to be that main provider, we would expect Nvidia's growth not to be as high as it has been in the past. Doesn't mean it's not got massive potential, but you see companies like Broadcom, they're coming more into the picture. Not a direct competitor, but those chips from Broadcom can be used in a slightly different direction. And many companies are building in a slightly different way, which means that Nvidia may not be able to demand its margin, and its growth at 50% plus may slow down to some extent. That doesn't mean it's not an incredible company. That doesn't mean that potentially there's not growth in the future. Would you buy or would you sell? Well, if you hold, you might take some profits and maybe look for better opportunities. Would you buy right now? You'd probably be looking for the next opportunity, whether that's AMD, Broadcom, see other videos that I've done to see what's going to be the next hyper-growth company in the AI sector. What do you think of Nvidia as results? They're impressive, but not good enough for the market.